You're watching Fox 7's Good Day Austin Sunday with Scarlett Greyson.
Welcome back to Good Day Sunday. I'm Scarlett Greyson. Thanks for joining us. Today we're here with Jonathan Hewitt, an award-winning author. He's the author of Life Keto Parenting, Tools to Raise Happy, Confident Kids from the Inside Out. Jonathan, thanks so much for being with us today.
Definitely, thank you.
So today we're here to talk about, we're only a couple days away from Christmas, and we're here to talk about the art of giving. Now we know we love getting gifts, our kids love getting gifts, but Jonathan's going to be here today to talk about how we can help our kids to appreciate the art of giving and not just receiving. So Jonathan, I just want to start off with asking you, so how do you get your kids into the art of giving as opposed to just receiving?
You know, I think first of all it's important to even see like why we want our children to get to the gift of giving, right? What's the point of it? I think if you ask, it's very interesting if you ask almost anyone in the world, like, tell me about those most fulfilling moments in your life. It's very often about giving and helping others, so it's a very, very important skill to develop, and it brings a lot of fulfillment. So we want our children to learn and have this experience of giving to other people, right? But because in our society, especially during the holidays, so much is about buying, right? But the kids associate holidays with getting, more gifts. What gifts am I getting? So I think it's very important to start having them learn that the holidays also represent giving. So they get that spirit of giving and realizing how good it is for them, and so they get the experience and the fulfillment of giving, helping somebody. Then also it's very interesting when people do that, they're more inclined to start seeing what they have in their life and start being thankful for what they do have and not taking it for granted. So now that they understand, like, you know, why I want to give, as a parent, why we want our children to give, the question is how do we start that process? And so I would say the first thing is, whether it's a piece of paper or on the computer or verbally, ask your child, who would you like to give gifts to in your life? And then once they start thinking about who, then ask them, well, now that you know who, why do you want to give those people gifts? And then what do those people mean to you? What does that person mean to you in your life? And so this process of going through who and what do I want to give them and why, what do they mean in my life, starts making them really appreciate the people in their life and what they do have, and really gets them connected to that giving and that thankfulness in themselves.
Absolutely. And what about giving to charities? You know, the less fortunate, how do you get your children interested in giving to those less fortunate?
Yeah, I think if anything, you know, say if I see someone on the road or someone collecting money for a charity and I give them the money, it may be hard for the child to connect to that. And I'm not saying not to do that, like I do that too, but if you get them very connected to what's happening and make it relatable to them, they're very tangible. For example, today we're going to the store to buy some food for some people that don't have food. And we're going to take this food or clothes down to a local shelter or to a food bank, like the Capital Area Food Bank. Hey, here's some food or some money to help you feed other people. And there's organizations like this that are set up that help local people in need. So that's one very tangible way. If you want to do more on the international level, if you go online to organizations like Save the Children, you can actually go in there and your child can see, like, oh, I want to buy some sporting goods, things for kids, or artwork, or schoolwork, or they actually sell animals that can help families, like donkeys and goats and chickens and things that actually can help families. And so, like with our daughter, I said, hey, we want to buy someone in need an animal. Do you want to buy them a chicken or a donkey? And give them these options. She's like, oh, let's buy a donkey, you know. And so it's something that they can relate to, and helping other children and things that they would need or want in their life. So food or clothes or toys. And so instead of just giving this conceptual thing of let's donate to a charity, actually get them involved in the process.
Well, what about Christmas Day? I mean, the first thing I know on a child's mind is just opening present after present. What about, how can the parents get their kids to appreciate what they're receiving?
Yeah, I think what happens is just to slow down and be mindful. I mean, I remember growing up, it's like, how fast can everyone open up gifts? And then we started becoming a little more aware of this. And I think to really slow down and take time and have each person open one gift at a time and be present to that gift and be present to who gave it to you. Instead of like, oh, I want this, right? Like, wow, hey Scarlett, you know, thank you for taking the time and spending your money and getting this gift for me, and really being present to the whole process instead of just getting part and waiting to get the best toy, right? So I think being mindful of anything.
Absolutely. What are ways to inspire your child, even after the holidays, to keep giving?
Yeah, I think, you know, if you have your child connected to holidays or time to be giving and doing these things we're talking about before, then they're going to have this positive experience. Or ask them, say, how was that for you to give? How did it make you feel? And hopefully they're starting to connect to the positivity of that act of giving. And then I would say, so what do you think we can do throughout the rest of the year to give to other people? Do you have any ideas for you or for our family? And so again, you're really nurturing that mindset of giving and that heart of giving And then also you doing it by example. Like saying, well, I want to do something too. Do you have any ideas for me, what I should do? This is what I'm thinking. So again, setting it up, you're developing that motivation, and also you're setting up the structure to give. So.
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much. I mean, I know that with Christmas right around the corner, just a few days away, this is something that's on a lot of people's minds, is the fact that, you know, their kids are going to be ripping through the toys, but you've got to also help them realize, you know, what they are receiving as well. So if you want to learn more about this, you can check out Jonathan's book, Life Keto Parenting, Tools to Raise Happy, Confident Kids from the Inside Out. It's on Amazon.com. You can go to Barnes & Noble's, Book People. It's right there for you. But Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.